know how we're gonna come out of it.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, I'm good.
How's your day going?
It's going alright. It's a bit cold, but it's going alright.
What's your name?
My name's Rachel.
I make these videos and I put them on YouTube. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's cool.
How old are you, Rachel?
I'm 40.
40. Are you from the city?
Yep. I live here in Portland.
Your whole life?
No, just like the last 10 years. I moved here in '09.
How do you like it?
I love Portland. I do.
Are you on the road?
No, I have an apartment. I live in an apartment.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
How long have you been there?
I've been there since '09.
'09?
Yep.
And how's that?
I love the apartment. I've been there for 4 years now. I love living there.
Have you ever been homeless?
I have been, yeah. I was homeless for a few years before I moved in there.
And how was that?
It was hard, yeah, it was hard out there. But I know that homeless is like a very good city to the homeless people. They do have a lot of resources and a lot of access to the homeless people, a lot of places to eat, a lot of places to put them up, and a lot of like tents and tent cities and things like that. So they were very welcoming to the people that were down and out.
Tent set up or?
Yep.
How did the other people treat you?
They were all very nice to me. I didn't have any really a whole lot of trouble. I didn't get vandalized or hurt or have a whole lot of a lot of menacing things happen to me. I was with my husband at the time, so I felt pretty protected. We separated after that, but while I was homeless, we were together.
Do you have any addictions?
I did back then, but I've been in recovery for years now, so I've dealt with a lot of my addictions.
What were they?
I had problems with heroin.
How long were you doing heroin?
I did it when I moved here to Portland, because it was very accessible. I didn't do it back home, but when I moved here to Portland, because of my opiate dependency with Oxycontin and things like that back home, when I moved here to Portland, the heroin influence was very strong, and I got wrapped up into it quickly, and I had to get that under control. So I got into a treatment pretty quickly, probably in 10, 11, probably within a year and a half after moving here, and I've been clean since then. So
that's good.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried any other drugs like meth, cocaine?
When I was younger, I did, but not since then.
And any kids or teenagers
I have a son. He's 23. He lives in Longview.
But if there's any kids out there, like teenagers that are about to try heroin, is there anything you want to say?
I would say stay away from it. It will ruin your life. It will. It'll cause a lot of problems for your later life. It really will. You'll kick yourself in the ass later in life. You will.
What do you think about weed, like marijuana?
Weed is a really optional drug. It really is. I mean, you can take it up if you want to, but that's a very optional drug.
You were doing heroin. What were you spending a day on it? Like average?
I got up to spending over $100 a day.
Jeez.
Yeah, that was with me and my husband. But still, I mean, that stuff could get very expensive very quickly. And I mean, we were living on the streets. It was just really taking over our lifestyle. And I just don't really suggest it, because you're not happy, you're not healthy, you're not taking care of yourself being in that situation, and you grow on to regret it, and you go on to have a lot of kickbacks in your life from doing it, and a lot of regrets, and wishing that you would have never put yourself in that situation when you were younger, because you got to make so many payments for it when you're older.
How do the police treat you?
Not as fairly as they would a normal person, I don't believe. I don't feel like they treat us as well. That's how I feel.
You think they could be a little more courteous?
I think they could be a lot more courteous.
I think some of them abuse their power a little bit, or
yeah,
especially with like
definitely.
the homeless.
Yeah, or not even. I'm not homeless, and I still think that they are not very courteous.
What about when you were though? When you were?
It doesn't matter about being homeless or not homeless. I just don't think that they're very courteous to me in general. Just because they make assumptions on they make assumptions on people automatically immediately they size people up, and just by looking at them, they look at them and they make a judgment on their personality and who they are just by the look of the person immediately. And I don't like that about the police force. And so it makes me not even really want to deal with them to begin with. And that's just my personal opinion.
Have you ever worked at any fast food places?
I never have, no.
Do you ever go out like looking for cans or anything like that?
Yeah, I do that.
An average.
You know, if I walk up and down the street, you know, you can find anywhere for $5 to $10 worth in cans, you know.
You ever find like shoes or jewelry or?
No, I don't really get that involved in it, you know. A lot of people really get involved in that candidate to find other people's gems, but I always worried about cutting my hand or getting germs or something. You know, I can't get all that into it.
Do you have any goals this year?
Yeah, you know, my goals is just to, you know, stay healthy. You know, I'm in recovery from an injury I suffered last year. So I'm in recovery. It's about just staying healthy, moving forward. You know, working on my apartment, fixing it up, and just, you know, staying focused on, you know, getting better and just moving towards a better future. Yeah.
Well, I hope it works out for you.
It's going to.
Good luck to you, and thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.